there, dipshits. It's me, Joey, a.k.a. Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Eagle Eagle.
We're
OlderNDumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew, be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So, dipshits, mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of older-and-dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. Now my stand. Fade to black.
For just me and Joey.
Yeah,
Because
because
not a
it's
third person.
two friends on this planet we call Earth.com.
There's only two friends on this planet. It's us. We're the only two friends.
Checkpoint Planet
Checkpoint Planet.
Lounge.
Checkpoint Planet Lounge. Planet Lounge. Wow, that actually sounds like a dope place. I would go to Planet Lounge.
Probably exists.
It probably does.
The Greeks did it.
The Greeks did it. What? The Greeks did it. What's at Planet Lounge? What can you?
Everything is plagiarized from the Greeks.
Oh, damn.
Nothing
Is it
original.
like everything in Planet Lounge isn't like anything about planets? It's just like there's Jupiter and Mars, but it's not the planets. It's the gods.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're all like influencers, Instagram influencers.
The restaurant is an influencer's restaurant.
Yeah.
You go there to watch influencers influence.
Mhm.
You watch them order food and influence about the food.
Yeah,
that you can't order.
do their food blog and then take their selfies at the rooftop bar.
And you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to eat any of the food. Oh shit!
Why would you be mortal scum?
I messed with this a little bit. There we go. Okay, it was in a weird spot.
Man, and those Smash kids at the Checkpoint Lounge. They're always moving stuff around.
Oh, every time, every week.
We
Every
like
week
this is the setup,
suffer.
guys. Is that good for you? Oh yeah, that's great. Come in, it's all moved.
Everything
It wasn't good for them.
unplugged, moved. Yeah,
We should get VTuber models. We'd probably do better.
podcast VTube podcast.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what the just chatting VTubers are.
So we just do this. We record.
We get our battle.
We don't have to
get
do-
our battle in casino.
Yeah, we don't have to do.
Models.
We don't have to do cameras anymore. We just get a shot of the shot of the room.
Yeah, and then
And the
we just
chairs.
green screen it on, and
Yeah. Well, yeah, we would just Well, we don't even have to green screen because we just need a shot of it,
yeah,
and then put the VTuber models.
in front of it.
Well, right here, like you
Yeah.
do two shots. You one and then one shot of this, which is yeah. That's what this episode is us being
Yeah.
VTuber.
And then
So we'll set that up.
We
before-
can get voice changers, and then people think we're e-girl VTubers,
Whoa.
and then we'll do even better. Ooh,
We'll say ooh.
yeah.
People will be like, "Whoa, it's Slootkin
Slootka.
Slootkin Slootka and Moista Voiso." What are we, clowns?
You're-
Sound like
you're-
clown
you're-
names. It's Moista Voiso, friends.
Or Gungan. Need some moist voice, though.
Misa Voiso. Misa got a podcast for you. Misa got big good topics, Misa.
Guys, if you want us to do the podcast as Gungans, put it in the comments.
An entire episode where we're Gungans. I want that. I want to do an entire episode where we're Gungans. We'll get Jar Jar mess
up big time this time, voice of moista.
I don't know, I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur. Put that cookie down now!
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Welcome to another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about two dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call
Earth. Man, we're 2 again.
Yeah. Reunited.
It
It feels so good.
2's company.
Two's company.
3's a crowd.
And
Guys, if you
one
want
is all you need. Hold
Carter
on.
to come back to the 1 is the loneliest number that you ever do.
Oh, yeah.
2 can be as bad as 1.
If you want
It's
Carter
the
to come
loneliest
back
number.
to the podcast, we're going to need you to like, share, comment, join the Patreon, all those things so that you can support Carter coming back to the podcast.
Because right now he's in a dog kennel and we're shocking him every 20 minutes so he can't sleep.
He's in a pretty dark place. Literally, we put him in the basement, so it's pretty dark down there. There's no lights.
Cockroaches on him.
Well, biogenetically altered cockroaches, but are they really cockroaches anymore?
Like that one anime.
More like rad roaches at
You
this
ever
point.
seen that with the bug people?
No. What?
Man, I'm gonna say the title of this, and you have to put one of these bug people up on the screen once I figure out what it is.
Oh boy. While he looks that up.
Yeah, well, I looked this up.
While he looks that up, the usual format of this show is we go ahead and ask each other about our weeks. And
We're changing the usual format.
Yeah, we're
'cause
changing.
we hate you, and we want to trigger your autism.
Yeah. Trigger. Maybe don't say trigger a bunch of times at once. That might not be good.
Maybe it'll boost us in the algorithm.
Algorithm. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, we're changing up the format a little bit here. Instead of us just talking about our whole weeks, we're gonna each of us have to pick a thing from the week that we want to talk about. That way it goes a little bit quicker, and then because we always talk about it every week, our D&D games or tabletop RPG games, instead of each of us individually talking about it and then riffing on it each time, we're just going to make a whole segment of this is our TTRPG talk after we talk about our weeks. Then we go into topics. So we're going to try and free up some time or change it up a little bit and see how we like it. I think Joey found it.
Yeah, the anime is Terraformers.
Let me see it.
I'm trying to get a decent picture of these guys, but
Who are these pillar men I'm looking at?
yeah, but they're bug people.
Holy shit, they look like Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
But not blue. Look at that face. Such a
It's a
Chad.
face that only
A mother could
a
love.
Chad would have.
Only a Chad would
A
have.
Chad cockroach man.
Mm.
Cockroach Jesus.
They look like they're supposed to be Spartans.
It's cockroach Jesus.
Oh god. Joey will share
Terraformer.
that photo with you, May, so you can put it up.
Yeah.
But also look up, what's it called?
Terraformers.
Terraformers. For those of you out there that don't know what it is, go look it
Now
up.
you can look it up too.
You can see it too.
Hunter.
No, you first.
Me first.
You first. I'm
Yeah.
last. I'm always last.
I usually get introduced though. So you would have to do that. That's like an extra step to you. If somebody usually asks me what I did.
Joey, what happened to you this week? Anything good
Oh.
or bad?
Nothing really exciting happened this week. I did my first real day at Spirit, but that was today before I came here. And it
I
was
see.
nothing but doing the New York State sexual harassment training again.
Every company.
It's like my 5th time doing it this year.
You've been paid to take more sexual harassment courses than most people. You almost get paid for an entire day to do sexual harassment courses.
Yeah. That's
God.
that's how you beat them, guys.
That's how you win.
But yeah, other than like just working, I'm just working now.
Working.
I'm a working man.
Working. Hard working man.
I don't like it, but I do like.
Would you say that
vacation,
you are burning your candle at both ends?
Yeah, it's like Brooks and Dunn.
And that you gotta outrun the wind. Yes. I didn't know you get it.
So that people know that I'm TROUBLE.
TROUBLE. Trouble.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's
10
trouble.
foot tall and bulletproof.
Whoa, damn. Where is this country when I play country in the radio? You're like, ooh, what is this dope shit? This guy fucking knows every lyric to every song I've ever played.
Yeah, I worked on fleshing out Bushwood some more.
Yeah.
Bushwood.
If you guys remember what that is, we talked about it
2 episodes ago.
something like that. Carter was here when we talked about it, I think. No, he wasn't.
I think it was just me and you.
It was just me and you.
Yeah, so it must have been 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it's the not safe for work furry comic I'm working on.
Yes.
That's gender bent Dukes of Hazzard.
Original ideas.
But yeah, I've got most of the cast worked out now. I started loosely putting an outline together for the first script. So it's going along, coming up with all the name changes for cars, so I don't have to worry about copyright.
You're changing all the names of the cars?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So a Ford Charger is
Trixie's car is a Pass Python 2, which is a Ford Mustang King Cobra 2.
Just gotta change the words a little bit, but making sure people know what it is. Yeah, makes sense.
If the art is good, then people will know.
They'll know. Build it, and they will come. Nice, dude. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
Your
big thing this week.
Yeah. Cool. Bro, I have no idea. Don't go to me. I don't know what I did this week.
But do you know if you got any roles this week?
Thanks. No new roles. Still waiting on the script. However, you know what? I will bring this up. I actually don't know if I can share it. Maybe I can.
He's NDA'd.
I mean,
he's got to check his NDA status. Guys, it's funny. We're both working on furry projects at the same time.
Mine's not safe for work, though.
This is safe for work.
Mine is technically safe for work with a lot of swearing. But the first I can share this. This is
for
public.
audiences 17 plus, where mine is audiences adult only.
I think so. This is public. I think I might be able to save this and put it in our Google so May can put it on the screen.
Oh, another thing for you to put on the screen, May.
Yeah. The official first lip sync test.
Limp sync.
Yeah. Limp sync biscuit. The official first I promise I voice act. The official first lip sync test for Roadkill Reclaim is done. Voice actress Caroline Sweet, who is playing Trashley. So here is and it has a little
this is a video.
It is a video. It's a video. And actually it's got one of the hyenas in it, and I need to double check if it's actually my hyena or not. Here,
I mean, you didn't record any lines, so
no, right. It doesn't have any, but it has him making faces. But I need to check. Oh, I think it is me. No, it's not. Maybe it is. Okay, we're gonna watch it.
How about you open your mouth, rip out your vocal cords, yank out your esophagus, and do some goddamn fucking jump roping with it while you pull it out of your motherfucking pretty pink poop-covered prolapse fucking asshole! That would be great.
So that's the first lip sync test. That wasn't me, so that's not my hyena. But yeah, so that just got announced, was the first lip sync test. Pat says that the script is coming together, and that let's see. Did you say it's about to finish? Currently, so I'm. Oh, that's a feedback thing. Yeah. Sorry, I read it this morning too. I'm trying to remember where she talks about the script. Well, anyway, she says the script's about to be done soon, so that should be coming to me. But yeah, that it looks good, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I hit save on this. That way I don't forget. Save, and that way it's on my phone, and I don't forget it. All right, that's saving, so you can put it up on the screen. So yeah, guys, that is Roadkill Reclaimed, the first lip sync test. Be on the lookout for it. If you haven't already seen the project or follow the project, go follow it. But yeah, I'm gonna be one of the hyenas in it. I'll be Kyle. Mm-hmm. Be looking for me. I wear
Monster Energy tattoo having.
Yeah, I wear a black a wife pleaser is what they're called now.
Your misogynistic hyena calls it a wife pleaser.
I don't know. I am, because Carter knows. Anyway, but yeah, so that was big news this week for me.
May will correct you in the notes.
Yeah, it's wife beater. But yeah, that was probably my big thing for the week. Yeah, I'm really excited about it, so I'm excited to get started on it. Which should be a lot of fun. And to sort of segue us into the next thing, which is D&D, tabletop RPG, which we have set aside now as a
Yeah, we're gonna make it a segment so it's not all over the place, guys.
Oh, we should get a title card. Da-da-da!
Game time.
Game time. No,
At Checkpoint Lounge,
Roll-
where you play games.
roll for your life.
Game time. Roll for
your life. And then it's O&D in D&D format.
Yeah.
O&D in D&D font. There we go. Anyway. What is it? TTRPG. Another project that I'm very excited about is the lore video for the next campaign. I'm going to be recording that soon. Still getting edited right now, but once it's done.
Every time you get an edit, I see it.
It comes through, yeah. So they're still working on that, but hopefully it'll be finished soon, and I will be able to go through on it. But speaking of big TTRPG news, something exciting happened yesterday. Yesterday night.
Guys, I put it in the chat for you to join us, so if you missed it, it's your own fault. You couldn't click a link, and that's on you.
You fucking assholes couldn't click a link.
Unless you're not in the Discord, then you wouldn't have seen the link.
Yeah, then you wouldn't have known.
Crippler, join the Discord.
Right, yeah. Crippler doesn't have... Did Crippler say they don't... Did you say you don't have... I could just look at the comment.
Put it in the comments again. If you have a Discord.
I can't remember if they said they don't have one or they just haven't joined. One or the other. I don't remember. I'd have to look at it again.
The Discord link is in the description of this video, probably.
It is. You can just click,
and you
click.
can just join the Discord.
You can clack on it.
And then you get the links.
Patreon links there too.
Yeah.
And our merch link. And the link to the NPC Great Codex that you can buy and support.
Also on the Patreon.
Also a TTRPG topic.
Yes.
But anyway, what happened yesterday, Joey?
It ended.
It ended.
A moment of silence.
What ended?
Starfinder. Our 70th session.
Our 70th
We couldn't even make it to 100. We're chumps.
Oh my god. 70?
Critical Role Campaign 3's on like their 150th episode.
Okay. They also do 4-hour-long episodes.
Yeah, crazy.
You know, they don't have people who need to go to bed.
Yeah.
I think they also start at 6.
Yeah, they probably like go into the office to play at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, because they record ahead of time.
Yeah.
They started doing that since COVID.
Yeah.
They record ahead of time and then play it or whatever. I think it starts at 8 actually, because it starts at 8 because it ends at 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it ends around midnight. So they start at like 8 or like 7 or something. So they start about the same time we do, but theirs is instantly start playing. We are not. But we'll get there.
The next campaign, that's what I heard.
Yeah, next campaign. But yeah, so Starfinder, our longtime sci-fi adventure campaign, ended yesterday. We had 70 good long sessions. I think this campaign lasted a little over a year.
I feel like it was probably quite a bit over a year, actually, because if we played every week, it would have been 70 weeks, but we didn't play every week.
Right. Well, we skipped, I would say, probably 2 months worth of weeks, maybe.
Yeah, so more like a year and a half.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, well, 52 is a year. So what's 70 minus 52? 5, 6, 7. That's 20. 18.
18 more.
Yeah, 18 more. So yeah, about a year and a half, really. But yeah, so next week, well, you guys, when
you missed it,
you've missed it.
Joke's on you. If you're watching
but
this, you already.
It is going to be on our YouTube. So next week we are live recording the wrap up, which is going to be us talking about the campaign, answering any questions you guys have, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, you won't be able to come ask a question because it will already happened, but you can go watch it on YouTube, see if a question you had gets answered, and if it doesn't, ask us the question on YouTube. We'll be glad to. Yeah, we'll be very happy to answer. But yeah, it'll be up on YouTube. You guys will be able to watch it, the aftermath. But yeah, that's gonna be fun next week. Are you excited for that?
Yeah.
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 What I mean, I want to just ask you questions now because like we're here.
Maybe we should do a couple of test questions.
I
will say that if you had been following it for a while, you probably the ending incredibly unfulfilling because every enemy that we had faced got away.
Not every enemy. Every enemy. Wait. What enemies got away?
Both of them.
Two. Every enemy.
Both of the
two
bosses.
at the end. Well, one of them you saved,
Yeah.
and one of them did get away. You know.
Let me tell you what. Don't save an enemy in a TTRPG, guys, or your friends will get irrationally mad at you in real life and threaten to kill you.
Whoa! You went a little too far. I don't think.
I don't
there
know
was
if
any
I did.
threatening. There was in-game threatening, but there was not outside game threatening.
He was not in character when he said, "I'm going to shoot her."
Yes, he was.
He was not doing his accent.
Well, I wouldn't say. Well, again, I mean, I guess I'm not a player. I felt fulfilled. I thought the story came together really well. And you know,
It ended great for me.
you had
I
the
had a
best.
fucking awesome
Yeah.
session. Cinematic as shit, baby.
Ray said probably the best ending of everybody. Everything kind of sort of wrapped up for him. He got the good Star-Lord ending there, you know. Yeah, crazy. That was supposed to. It was supposed to be sort of an ending for Bell.
I think
too,
it was
but...
a really good ending for me. Oh, I think it was a good ending for Shaylin. Like his story came full circle.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get like the details of. There's still open plot threads, right? Like
Very much so. I mean, but there is in every story, right?
yeah.
I mean, that's why there's sequels.
But
yeah.
see, that's why it pays to be a simple man with simple wants.
Your story wraps up quick.
Nice.
Your story's wrapped up in the first movie. You don't even need to stick around. You just keep getting rewards. No more problems for you. Just everything looking up. Jesus. All right. Well, how about some easy questions? Just sort of some workup that like I'll probably ask you again next week.
Yeah. I'll forget by then. So
yeah. Well, okay. Well, how about this? How about the very first question? It's a very simple question. I mean, what was your impression on the campaign itself? What was like how did you feel about it? And yeah, let's start with that. How you just finished the movie. What'd you think?
There was less space trucking than I wanted.
We started with a lot of space.
Yeah, it started off that way, and then we got dragged into like the Elven artifact hunt, which ate up a lot of the campaign. Actually, my favorite arc in the whole thing was probably the Presidium stuff.
Yeah. I would have to agree with you. I really liked the Presidium stuff a lot.
Yeah, I think that might have been the high point for me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was good throughout, but I think that was my high water mark.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I won't.
Whoa.
There's an update. I won't completely disagree with you. I mean, I liked the Presidium arc a lot. I thought it was really cool. It really started introducing the intrigue of the rest of the world, and that there was more out there than the Bronchettis, and that was cool, you know. But there was still the story of the Bronchettis. I mean, there's a world out there, but you're sort of not allowed to explore it because of them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I liked that arc a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think Castrovel was fun, which was the forest and the jungle. But the jungle, I mean, yeah, it took a while. I mean, It was supposed to, you know. I mean, it was supposed to feel like you're racing them to that temple, you know. If I could go back and change it, I would have maybe shortened it, maybe 3 days.
Yeah,
and sped it up a little bit.
Feel like it dragged a little bit.
So I probably, if I could go back and do it, I would have sped it up 3 days.
Because I feel like we had there was at least 2 sessions where it was just like, okay, we're traveling, we do camp stuff, we do that again.
There was a lot of interpersonal role play during that though, and I think was probably one of my favorite parts of the campaign. Is there was a lot of like
the stick arc.
The stick arc.
You gotta get yourself a good stick.
Get yourself a good stick. But there was a lot of questioning yourselves and getting to know each other a little bit more. So that was cool. Yeah. And then there was the big fight. So that's always fun. But the beginning of the Castrovel arc, I think, had some bad taste because of the whole teacher thing.
It started off rough.
Yeah, started off pretty rough when it wasn't really supposed to. It wasn't supposed to be that intense, and it did. So I think it gave Castrovel a bad taste because of it. And then it didn't help that, the travel was a bit long. But yeah, anything else about this sort of first impression kind of stuff? Vector. What a memorable character.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Vector might have been my favorite NPC.
Vector?
Yeah, well, Dante.
I'm about to say, yeah, you got Dante.
But
Dante and
that
Vector.
all goes back to the Presidio Mark being peak.
Yeah, Presidio Mark's pretty great. I was also gonna say there was, there was all the side jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the circus and
I wish we had more time to play around with the bounty boards.
some more bounty board stuff.
Packed help.
That's right.
Which I have to talk to Dante about in the epilogue.
Yes. Like I said, I would like to come back to Starfinder someday. I think whether it's you guys take on the characters you had or we make some new ones and live in the world that you guys have left behind. I don't know. We'll because I still want to obviously hopefully wrap up Miala and Shaylin's sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the quest that you're on is pretty big. But with how it ended, it's possible your group disbands, Who knows?
One of them is.
Yeah, that too. But who knows? All right, so that's the first question. Here is a little more, I don't want to say introspective question.
Well, I got to do Maelstrom stuff. You're going to not let me talk
Oh,
about
shit,
my
Elseworld. Yeah. We don't want to forget
I
about
always
Elseworld.
say Maelstrom.
Yeah,
Because
it's
one of
it's not even what you made.
one of my note pages is still listed as ideas for Maelstrom.
Nice. Okay. Well, this question you sort of answered, so I'm not going to ask that one. Which moment of the camp? Actually, no, maybe you didn't. You said what arc. So this is what moment from the campaign stands out to you the most and why?
Bro, that kiss. Like I had planned
Right at
that
the
out.
end?
I was like, I'm gonna get
just the end kiss.
I'm gonna get a moment, right? And I have to do this speech. So I had
Mm-hmm.
come up with this speech.
Nice.
And I was like, it's got to be the perfect time. Like, I've got to be getting ready to sacrifice myself, or I have to be taking control of the situation and being a badass, and I got my moment and I nailed it.
It was pretty good. I do want to actually,
Bro, and then that fucking inner monologue last night that hit natural 22.
Dude, that
so
was
good.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, that was pretty big. Everyone's like, "Oh shit!" I think what I want to do too before the wrap up next week, I want to get last session downloaded, and I want to cut all the way to the end, and then sort of cut it down to just the role playing and play that before we do our Q&A. I think that would be fun. That'd be cool.
Yeah, or at least cut the clips out.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
And then you can put them in when you do the YouTube edit.
Yep. So I think that would be cool. I'll ask you one more question, maybe two, but I'll ask you definitely this one. Were there any unexpected twists that significantly impacted your experiences or decisions, or caught you off guard?
I'm gonna catch you off guard right now. Halfway through that fight, I was like, "Oh, I can just teleport Mellia and I onto the ship," but I'll play it out.
How could you have just teleported?
I had the gate stone.
You had the gate stone?
Yeah.
Oh, why did you use the gate stone, bro?
Because I remembered it halfway through the fight, and I was like, "Well, I'll just play it out. See how this goes."
Nice. Well, that's another thing that in the heat of the moment you forget about those things.
It was right after I had jump jetted through the safety glass.
You were like, "Wait a minute." Yeah, dude, that stone pretty cool. Never used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was earned a while back.
Could have just moved us all from the starting location to the radar rider.
Oh my god, you guys could have escaped the wedding with it.
Yeah.
Just immediately been like, bloop, bye. Wow, how different that would have been. You would have gotten there and then been on the ship and been like, all right, let's get this thing started up. And then the rider probably would have gotten blown up if you done that.
We all would have died. So that would have been an anticlimactic.
Yeah. So good. Wow.
He couldn't have blown it up though because the case was on there.
He can go in and get the case.
Case will be blown up.
It's either he gets it or no one gets it. Oh, but you just still didn't answer the question. Were there any unexpected twists that, I mean, even maybe if you saw him coming, or if you didn't see him coming, or unexpected twists that caught you off guard, or, you know, helped make different decisions or experiences?
Shaylin actually winter soldiering, I think was a good one. There's a lot of Shaylin stuff, like his brother fucking actually turning out to just be a guy.
Pip?
Yeah.
And that they're all not just like assassins. Yeah, there's a big story. There's a big story there too.
We'll never know.
Well, I mean, someday, you know, we'll go back to Starfinder. I would like to. So the Shaylin stuff mostly caught you off guard.
Yeah, I
Three
mean, just
showing up,
thinking
did that caught you off guard?
He was the one that we fought at the Presidium.
Yeah.
That was another good race moment.
Yeah.
Where I was like, well, I guess I have to fucking fight this cyborg killer
Yeah.
so that Meow can get this kid out of here.
Yep. Yeah, that was really cool. You got thrown across the room. You almost died.
Got my ass whooped.
Yeah. Nothing else that stands out to you?
I'd have to think about it more, but
Okay, we'll wait until next week because I'm going to
I
ask it
know,
again.
right?
Can you think of a choice your character made that had a major impact on the story? How do you feel about that choice now? And that's my last question. I have a bunch here ready for next week, but you know, that's my last one for right now.
I feel like I was making those choices all the time.
Choices that affected the main story at all times.
I mean, just last night when he's like, I'm going to shoot her. I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Turning the weapon systems off.
Anything other than last night?
I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
So many race decisions were like heat of the moment things, but I feel like in the heat of the moment they changed major like plot elements.
Okay. All right. We'll think about it some more next week. Guys, we'll get some more introspective questions from everybody and answers from them. I'll be looking out for that episode on YouTube.
Hi guys, I'm May, and I'm the editor of the Older and Dumber podcast. Do you know what hell I go through each week editing these? Do you know how much shade I throw at the guys for existing? You would if you were sub to our Patreon. Patrons get week early access to all our episodes and also get a sneak peek at my super secret editing notes. Sub today at Older and Dumber. That's Older, the letter N, Dumber on Patreon. See you later, dipshits.
All right, let's talk about Elseworld. We played that this week. We played it on Monday.
Elseworld, that's a D&D game that I'm running. That's secretly
is.
Fallout.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear it's secretly Fallout.
What'd you think?
Yeah.
You got off Tutorial Beach.
We got off Tutorial Beach.
It was quite a journey getting off Tutorial Beach, but you eventually did it.
We did eventually do it. Now the world is our oyster.
Well, at least this next area of the world.
I'm excited about the town. I like towns.
Town.
I like experiencing and
there's actually two
hanging out
towns
with
you can experience
NPCs.
in this area.
Oh, there is. It's one of those other places, either the High Rise or
Dagger Point.
One of those two. Feels like probably Dagger Point. That's what the bandits talked about. The Raiders talked about. So it's probably Dagger Point. It's probably the bad guy place. Boat Town's good guy place.
Yeah.
Glad we came here first. Yeah, I like towns.
Or Boat Town, Secret Cannibal Town.
Great. Breeze of Cannibal. Wonderful. Good to hear.
Who's Bree?
Who's Bree? Marshall Bree Briartop. No other additions to the title. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, she's the Marshal of Boat Town. Little halfling girl. The only other non-human we've seen other than ourselves. So interesting.
Yeah, the Kotoa.
Wow. Right. I meant intelligent beings.
Oh, okay. That's pretty rude of the Kotoas. Their king had a stand.
Maybe they should stand. I fucking hated that. Maybe they should get smarter. You know who else had a stand? A fucking gorilla, okay? And a dog. So intelligence means nothing to have a stand.
Iggy was smart. Iggy talked.
Iggy was smart. Iggy did talk. Never mind. Iggy was smart. Man, Iggy was great. I already talk about JoJo. No, okay. Back to Elseworld. I like towns. I've said that 8 times now. I just like
one more time.
I like towns.
Guys, if you like towns, put it in the comments.
But no, I like experiencing like the society of the world. So I'm excited to like talk to NPCs about this world because we know nothing about it. All we know is we got fucked up on a beach. Like, so now we get to walk around and be like, dude, where the fuck are we? What happened to this place? Why does it look like California? You know, why, you know, these things and, you know, getting to learn a little bit more, hopefully. Finding some people we can trust, people we can actually learn things from rather than, hey, Raider, can we talk? I'm going to skin you alive and eat your bones. Okay, all right, never mind. So, yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to level up again. It's coming up, hopefully.
Man, it's rough waiting for levels, huh?
Well, it wouldn't be so
we
rough.
We finished Starfinder at level 9, guys.
Hey, I still think that was pretty. 70 sessions? I mean, what? That's do 70 divided by 9. Because you guys started at level 1, right?
Yeah.
70 divided by 9. You leveled up every 7 sessions, basically. That's not bad. What were we talking about? Levels, Elseworld,
Boat Town,
people. Yeah, so I'm excited to, you know, just to keep moving forward. There's no story plot yet, other than I'd like to get the fuck home.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the biggest story plot is how do we get home? And I'm finally ready to ask somebody that. Someone who might be able to actually answer us.
You were too excited to ask it last time, though.
Yeah, I knew Bree was coming.
You were.
It's it's like Deadpool when he's like superhero landing. I was like Bree Briartop. Defender of those who cannot defend themselves.
I don't know who this character is. He keeps talking about.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
Did anybody get irrationally mad in that session? I think we did a little bit about the streets. We got confused about the street layout.
Yeah, because I don't fucking know.
You're mad now thinking about it.
I am mad now thinking about it. Because we're looking at the fucking map and you're like left, right, left, south, north, down. I'm just like, fuck, put it on the paper. I need to see it on the paper. I can't see it in my mind's eye all the time. I need picture. But that's my problem to deal with. So, you know, is to look and just decipher more about direction.
And then he was mad that he couldn't find the treasure.
I found the treasure.
Eventually.
5 minutes later.
The map found it for you.
Yeah. Because that's what it's there for, to help me find treasure after I find location. Here's my treasure map. All right. Help me find where it is. And then... Now, for that one, it's like, oh, it's right there. Yeah, easy enough. But I assume for some treasure maps, it's like an area. So, like, when I look at my map, it's not a point. It's a sphere. Just like regular video game shit, you know? It's like, you have to search this area. Okay, guys, we got to search that area. And it gets smaller as we get closer to it or something, or, you know, whatever. But if it's something easy where it's like, it's under the sign, okay, you know, is it this sign or that sign? It's this sign, you know, like it just knows.
You were upset about the treasure.
What was in it?
1 silver bullet.
No, it's a silver bullet. 20 soul silver. Was there was some thrust in there? Not
some
thrust.
Soda. There was a bottle of Bebby Thrust.
It was Bebby Thrust.
Yeah.
Bebby Thrust.
It's a Nuka-Cola Quantum, everybody.
Yeah, and I think that was it. Was it just those 3 things?
No, there was 2 vials of rush powder.
2 vials of rush powder. That's correct. No, I thought it was rage powder.
Rush
powder. Okay, it was just haste.
It's initiative.
Oh, initiative. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so we got that. We didn't have any combat last session.
No.
Yeah, no combat.
The 2 guys that combated each other.
Yep. I was ready to be like, whoever's left, they're getting shot. Oh wait, they're both dead. So that was pretty wild. That was kind of funny.
No, it was mostly just like you guys being paranoid about the environment.
Well, dude, and I was like, can we just look through the bus? What is on the other side? Like, you can take a peek before just committing.
He's like, I'm going to run 80 feet and I'm going to draw fire from the snipers.
Do you know that they're snipers? Do you know? No? Can we look first? I think that was the biggest thing is the streets was there's so much, like, and that's why it just started getting so confusing for me. It's like, well, this is left, this is right. Okay, we go, this is left, this is right. It's like, can we just fucking look? Don't keep guessing. Look. Determine yes or no. Determine it. So that's why I finally was like, I climb in the bus. I climb in the bus. Let me look on the other side. What's over there?
An impassable street.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we got to turn back. I think that was a case of too many choices and one person making choices. But I think that happens sometimes.
Because nobody ever wants to be the leader.
Sometimes yeah. Well, because when you become a leader, you become a target. So
yeah, and then people get mad at you.
Yep.
Irrationally.
Everyone's so mad at me because I go left. That's just But
you had to go right that time in order to get to the right streets.
We had to go down the beach, not right.
I see.
We came from the left. There was no left to go to. When there is no left, then I go. I'm not irrational, okay? I do love that when I do have to go left, something good happens. And I'm happy that that's happening. Like, that's like, and it's not even like big. Hunter, you found the answer to the whole campaign. Like, no, I'm just like, oh yeah, this path was the safe one.
When I'm done running it, that's what's gonna happen.
Is what?
You're gonna go left, and I'm gonna be like, to go find the key.
Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. Still, and there hasn't ever been a conversation yet about my going left yet. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has realized it yet.
No, they're just like, guess we're going left.
I like to have fun with you guys too, because you're so paranoid about everything. Like when Michaela's like, I bet there's something in the water. Like, make a perception check.
Something's touching your feet. It's just tangleweeds and some shit. Yeah. It didn't even come up to like, head. Like it was just like here. It was deep, like it was gross, but whatever. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's oh god. Oh my god. It's fun. The same thing is happening to me that happens in every campaign is that I don't fight for the magic items, so I don't get any. So there's that.
Well, I mean, there's specific. One of the problems is I'm like, here's a thing, and everybody looks at it and they're like, yes, we can't use that thing.
Well, we can't. Can't use the power armor helmet, which I would love to, but I can't. It's too big. I can't wear it. It's too heavy.
No one can.
Yeah, nobody can. So we're just gonna have to find a place to sell it.
Yeah.
Unless, which I tried asking you, if there's an exosuit you get into, then it doesn't matter because then that holds the weight.
How would you know that?
I wouldn't.
Nah.
So when I sell it and then we learn that there's an exosuit, I go, motherfucker.
Guess we don't get to finish that set.
Now we'd go back and steal it. I mean, buy it legally. But yeah, I'm liking Elseworld a lot. I think it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, there's a lot of armor stuff that we're all having to deal with and not really be able to use yet. The pike, the trident thing's really cool, and we all thought that's perfect for Paisu, but it's a part of the set that
the armor doesn't work for Paisu.
Right. But that necklace and the trident does, which are all part of the set that goes to the Fishman set.
Fishman set.
We have 4 pieces, you said?
4.
What's the
6?
So it's the chest piece,
the armor, the
armor,
pendant,
the trident,
and the gloves.
Which gloves?
The ones you got on the tanker. The
one that
I think they're like +1 strength, +1 AC.
Yeah, it's the ones that I think
Carter
Roro's wearing.
Yeah.
So all the pieces are distributed through the party.
Yep.
But we don't know that it gives bonuses or anything really.
Right.
Yeah.
There's, I think there's 6 or 8 different sets of items. So there's stuff for everyone.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
there's
I'm
more.
excited.
There's going to be more items than any one person can use. So if you're worried about not having items, you're going to have a plethora of them to choose from that no one could possibly all use themselves.
Oh yeah. Well, what I was thinking is my multi-classing for the 2 campaigns we're doing. So, because I got questioned about it about Shy's campaign. Because I'm playing a wizard in that campaign.
And then you want to be warlock.
I was thinking about multi-classing into warlock if that's possible as a wizard. One, because my class.
I just don't think it's good though.
I don't care that it's good. I care
like
that it's
it burns. Like you lose a lot of like oomph, right? Because you burn out. Like you have to cast. I want to identify. You burn a 3rd level spell to do it.
Well, identify as a ritual cast. So
sure,
that
I'm making an example.
But yes, I get what you're saying. No, but I mean, a lot of the spells I'm using mostly are the ones that cast at the highest level. Like they just do that. Like I have 2 spells that do that automatically. They're just like a warlock spell that they specifically. I cast them for free. I get 2 spells that I cast for free per day, and they always cast at the highest level I can do. So I kind of do what a warlock does, but for 2 spells. So being able to do it for the other spells could be cool. But the reason I want to do it is because of the RP for it, which my character does not care about the gods. Thinks that the gods are out to get all of us and they do not help anyone and that we have to be out for ourselves.
Oh yeah, but we talked about this and you were like, I'm going to do a demon and there are none.
Which doesn't make quite much sense. So I'll talk to Shy again. There's got to be some sort of evil presence. It's then where else is evil coming from?
There's evil god.
Well, but that's the reason why I want to do warlock is because I want to, like, get powers from one that wants to kill the gods.
Of you, bro.
Itachi saved his
kind
village.
of a Orochimaru of you, bro.
I didn't say I was Itachi, but this is alternate universe Itachi. And then multi-class for your campaign, I was thinking about doing fighter, if not specifically because of the armor sets and pieces and stuff, but also getting extra attack. Yeah, but I also really want evasion.
It would give someone else because you get the proficiencies, right? When you multi-class?
Yes.
Yeah.
So was thinking about it maybe but I have to get to level 5. But I also have to get to level 5 of rogue so I can get uncanny dodge and
then you need 8 for evasion.
8s for evasion. Whew. I don't think I need it that bad. I'm a bloody build anyway, so imagine how good bloody build would be with second wind. Wow. Cause I'm like, hit me. Okay, that's a little too much. Second wind.
Yep.
But yeah, I think I really want it for the extra attack. So I could do 5 in each. That feels like a long time, but who knows?
I think Raza was 9 fighter, 5 rogue.
Yeah. But it took a while.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking about it for your campaign. Thinking about it. Not 100% yet, but yeah, with my bloody build, I'm almost shooting at a 6 level rogue right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't remember if rogue says rogue levels equals your sneak attack or if it's all levels equals your sneak attack.
It's rogue levels.
Specifically rogue levels. Okay. Yeah. So, but anyway, that was my last little thing to say about Ultra.
And then Sunday,
we will be doing our session 0.
And we're going to share that.
It's not live, but we are going to share it on YouTube.
Right.
Yes.
There's so much RPG content coming to the channel, guys.
Yeah. Well, right. It is going to be, it's not going to be live, but it will be recorded and then shown live as a premiere. So be on the lookout for it. We're going to be, you will be able to catch live and do the Q&A afterwards. But this Sunday, we are doing our session 0 for the next OlderNDumber campaign, which is going to be set in the world of Coralthea, a homebrew campaign that our friend group has been playing for
since
COVID. So 4 or 5 years. And we hope you guys enjoy it. It's the baby that I created and have birthed through the friends of all of us putting stuff in. Joey obviously is a big part of helping build that world as well, because anytime I say build a character, he says okay. Here's my 10-page of lore to add to your world. But yeah, our homebrew world, Coralthia. I hope you guys really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. A lore video is going to be coming out about it. The Session 0 we record this Sunday. We are going to premiere live on the Older and Dumber Twitch with a Q&A afterwards. And we'll be doing that with a couple of other content as well. The lore video for Coralthia, same thing will happen. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time with all this new D&D and TTRPG stuff.
Yeah, I figure we talk about it enough, so
might as well do it.
We might as well add it to the channel. I know
Makes
at
sense.
least a few of our people are D&D people. So.
Yeah. What did you want to add to that?
Add to that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me think. Let's mix it up. We should tell everyone what our characters are.
Oh damn. We don't. Well, we do have. Yeah. So. Tell them your character.
I am playing Rara Chiro. I am a bat person bard, cursed in a world where there are no curses. How strange.
How strange.
I am doing she was sort of forced into the arts as a child, so it's sort of a dissection of child entertainers and what it does to them. And I think we're gonna have some fun with it. We're cooking up some real Disney villains to go into this campaign.
It'll be fun. I'm excited. It'll be a while down the road, but I'm excited because I'm excited because it's gonna be really fun. The entire first part of this campaign is all like sandbox adventure, build a name for yourselves. At the end of part 1, you guys are gonna write like, here's the main plot. Do with it what you will. So I'm excited. And I think this main plot, how I've designed it, is supposed to bring you essentially all around Coralthia. So we'll see.
We got a couple of grandpas.
No, only one grandpa.
2 grandpas.
Fizzy's not that old.
He's 90.
No, he looks 90. He's only like
I think you have that backwards. He's 90, but he looks 36 because he's a gnome and they age long.
I thought it was the other
long
way
in the
around.
tooth.
We'll have to double check. It might be the other way. All right, maybe you got 2 oldies. I don't know. We'll double check. You got one of them that's 200 and something years old.
Yeah. Grandpa Elf.
Grandpa Elf.
He's
and
like, no, I'm just I'm basically a teenager.
And then you have a young adult on your travels as well from a faraway land.
Yeah, that we don't know anything about because it's a big secret.
You will on Sunday. I'm excited for Sunday. It's gonna be fun. I've got some stuff prepared. We'll see how it goes. I might throw it all out the window and do it a different way, but we'll see. Yeah, it'll be fun. So be on the lookout for that, guys. It'll be a lot of fun. Joey, start to get us out of here.
Yeah. So if you like our content, you can find us everywhere on the internet at OlderNDumber. Smush it together. If you don't, you're gonna find Dumb and Dumber. That's not us. Most socials, Patreon, $5 a month gets you started. You get early access to videos, some other stuff we throw on there, behind the scenes things, May's notes.
I just realized I found some old drawings that you did of Starfinder that I'm gonna throw
Old
up on there.
Starfinder drawings.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw those up there.
And a big thank you, as always, to our sponsors here at Checkpoint Lounge, who give us this amazing studio space that we can use to record our show from every week. Yeah. Hunter?
Yeah.
Did I miss things? Like, comment, subscribe, share.
The fact that we do
Build
our
us in the
TTRPG
algorithm.
stuff Wednesday nights at 8 p.m.
True. On the Older and Dumber channel now.
It will be on the Older and Dumber channel now. You are correct. And that we do Gaslight Theater once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's a fun.
The next one is maybe out. It was Office Space. Let us know in the comments if it's there.
Let us know if it's out yet. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about 2 dumb friends trying to make it on this planet we call Earth. You got to pause for a second so I can do it with you.
Try it again.
On this planet we call
Earth.
Better. But again, thank you guys so much. We love you, and we will see you again next week.
Perfect length, May.
Bye.